Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Keiser Voices. We're excited to have Carlos Vallejo join us today on the podcast to talk about the importance of being bilingual in the workplace and how that relates to professional growth. So, Carlos, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you, Heather, for inviting me. I'm really excited to be here today. And yeah, I'm the student services coordinator for the grad school and eCampus, the Latin division and the English division. And yeah, I'm excited to be here.
So, I think obviously we need to point out the elephant in the room. The conversation is on bilingualism in the workplace. What's your first language?
My first language is Spanish. I'm from Nicaragua, so yeah, born and raised in here. So my first language is Spanish.
And then your second being English.
Yes.
So, taking that in consideration, and then I wanted to point that out to be just very clear with our audience that you are bilingual, Spanish English.
Yeah.
Um, how has the role of the bilingualism shaped your professional journey? Did you find it like necessary? Was it convenient, helpful? Like, where did that fit in as you were taking a look at what your career path looked like?
In the professional side, like it's like really an advantage because if you speak two languages, I think that gives you a plus in the work at your where you work. And yeah, all the jobs that I've had in the last few years, it's been mostly because I speak Spanish and English. So yeah, I feel like being bilingual opens you so many doors in the workplace and educational for educational purposes as well. And yeah.
Can you share a moment when your bilingual skills opened a door or created an opportunity for you that would not have been available otherwise?
Yeah, so as I told you before, when I began working in professional environments where I interacted with people from different backgrounds. Well, I realized that speaking Spanish and English wasn't just like an extra skill, but it's something that can help you to solve problems, build trust, and make communication way easier. And yeah, sometimes like you don't realize the value of something that you always had until you see how valuable it is to someone else. And in my position, I'm able to help to the students that do not speak English or that are not really good with English. It's really nice to, can switch between Spanish and English to help them because I feel like they they feel more comfortable and more confident whenever you get like a student from the Latin division and you can just tell that they're trying to speak English, but when they're trying to do that, maybe they're not like communicating their ideas. So whenever, you let them know, hey, I speak Spanish as well, it's like, oh, okay. You can feel like they're relieved that they're speaking with somebody that can help them in Spanish instead of them trying to explain their idea in English because it's more difficult for them, of course. And yeah.
What advice would you give to, younger students or young professionals who are considering learning a second language, whether it be, their first language is Spanish and they're trying to learn English, or, maybe they're an English speaker considering learning like English or German or French. What advice would you give them?
So I think that learning a second language it's very important and today like I think we live in a very competitive world and it's always good to have another language. Let's say if you live in the US and you only speak Spanish and of course, you need to learn English, and if you only know English, it's always good to learn Spanish because I think that almost 14% of the population in the US speaks Spanish. So I think it can help you thrive like in different environments. Like let's say you're applying for this position, and maybe the position is not asking you or does not require you to speak two languages, but let's say, I don't know, the manager or the person who's doing the interviews, they speak Spanish and they have two candidates and they have one candidate that speaks Spanish or only English, and then you have a bilingual candidate. I feel like they will, the one that speaks two languages have like an advantage from the other candidates. So I really feel like it is really important, and yeah, just to being able to communicate in two languages, and yeah, it is really, really important, and it will open so many doors for you.
When you were learning English, did you start learning it in your primary school, or was it in college?
No, I started like really young when I was like 7 years old, I think. My mom used to send us to English classes like every Saturday morning, which I hated because of course you're a kid, you don't want to wake up at 7 a.m. to go to English classes. But yeah, today I feel like very I'm lucky, and I really think that it was the right thing to learn English since you're a kid, but it's never late, you know. I mean, there's today we have so many tools to learn another language. You have Duolingo, or I don't know, you can watch movies or listen to music in a different language that it'll help you a lot as well. So yeah, I think it's never too late to learn a second language or a third language if you already know two.
So now you're going from two to three.
Yeah, yeah, you never know, you know. Sometimes I tried to learn German like a few years ago. I downloaded Duolingo, but I don't know. I think it was too hard for me. But yeah, I feel like I need one more.
You need one more. So before we got on this, we were actually kind of talking. As you mentioned at the beginning, you're from Nicaragua. You've lived in Nicaragua, grown up in Nicaragua, currently in Nicaragua. But one of the things that we do here in the United States is we celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month, and not all countries celebrate it the same way that we do. And it's quickly approaching. Why, from your perspective, do you think it's important to recognize, that bilingualism in today's workforce, whether we're talking about Hispanic heritage or just about the culture that comes with that?
So I believe that well, we should all be proud of being Hispanics. But also, I think, I mean, bilingual people, we can serve like as a bridge between cultures. So that's why it is really important to have bilingual people in our community. We can help communicate and understand one another and feel included. And yeah, I think recognizing bilingualism during this month is also a way of recognizing the experiences, the different cultures, and the contributions that bilingual students and professionals bring with them. And yeah.
Carlos, I want to thank you so much for taking time out
Of
of your
course.
schedule to join us.
No, no, thank you for inviting me. It's really nice to be here.
And if you guys have enjoyed this conversation, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and follow, and we'll catch you on the next one.